Final one to move down to post is going to be JP's runner, Move with the Times, green and yellow hoop jacket and a white cap for Barry Geraghty on board number 3. Runners on their way to post. We're 2 minutes off start time. Now our favourite here, Finians Oscar, runs in the colours of Anne and Alan Potts, both of whom have sadly passed away this year, Alan within the last couple of days. So at Cheltenham, we'd like to pay our tribute to one of the biggest owners in National Hunt racing in recent seasons.
Process that completely revolutionised the industry, and it was called sizing, hence the name of most of the horses, Sizing Europe, etc. And here, both Anne and Alan Potts are remembered by Brian Cooper wearing the black armband on Finians Oscar. Let's talk about Move with the Times, whose best performance over hurdles came when second in the Betfair hurdle, a really, really good run. What did you make of his chase debut behind North Hill Harvey?
I thought I put it as encouraging. I don't think it was any more than that. Again, he wasn't entirely fluent. I thought he got better, and in the end, I think it was quite a good race. I thought North Hill Harvey's a pretty good animal himself. I thought his jumping got slightly better as it went round, and I thought for a first run, but more importantly, first run anywhere since was it February, wasn't it, the Betfair?
Yeah.
I think he's entitled to have sort of needed to run a little bit, and obviously he needs to take a step forward. I don't think this effort here would probably be good enough today. But the other thing I think in his favour, certainly on breeding, there's every chance he'll improve, and now he's stepping up in trip.
Absolutely, there's plenty of encouragement in his pedigree for this new trip of 2 mile, 4.5 furlongs. And then we've got Kusar Sivola, who's the outsider of this 4-strong field, but he's a pretty decent horse in his own right. He was a really good juvenile. He won a couple of hurdles last season as well, 4th in the Martin Pipe at the festival. How about his debut? He was quite well fancied behind Mia's Storm.
I put in just roughly the same category as Move with the Times. It wasn't without encouragement, and he wasn't given a particularly hard time late on, having travelled all right and mainly jumped okay at Chepstow. But he did get beaten a fairly long way in the end.
He's dropping down in trip?
Yeah, I think that'll probably be a good thing. He was a useful hurdler, but probably the least good of the 4 of them. Not by miles, but at least good. And I think he needs to be every bit as good over fences, at least.
He's got a chasing frame, that said. He always looked like a chasing project.
He absolutely does. I say, these are good-looking horses. I really like Move with the Times as a horse in terms of how he looks. So I think it's a really good-looking field. It'll be a fascinating race.
Looks like Lizzie Cully might be making the running. The flag is up, though. Let's join in.
They walk forward, centre of the race course here. Jump 3 fences down the spare before they join the main round course. They're off. A race away then for the steel plate and sections novices chase. The outside of the quartet, Cool Star Sivola is the leader as they come the number 1 of 16 fences. And well, they all got from one side to the other. Not quite, I suspect, as the pilots had planned. Finians Oscar was in second place with the red cap. William Henry 2 lengths behind in third. And Move with the Times in 4th position as they all get over number 2 safely. A couple of them were very low at number 1. They were very big at number 2. Number 3 comes up next on the plain one down the centre. Cool Star Sivola, Lizzie Kelly comes up and over safely, lands with a 3 or 4 length advantage. The favourite, Finians Oscar, Brian Cooper in the yellow and green jacket and red cap, holds second place, about 2 lengths behind him. Move with the Times against the running rails, about a neck ahead of William Henry, so he now becomes the back marker of the quartet as they're making their way around the far end of the course there on towards the home straight. On this circuit they'll jump 4 plain fences down the home straight, and they've now completed their first half mile. It's a clear advantage for Cool Star Sivola. Leads down then to number 4. He'd be now good as 6-7 lengths ahead. Up and over safely, and in second place it was just Finians Oscar, although Move with the Times wasn't very far behind him. William Henry on the left, a little bit awkward at that one. They come now to the second one in the straight. all up and over safely. William Henry on the left on his steeplechasing debut, getting used to it all the time as they move then on to two more plain fences down the home straight. The numbers 6 and 7, they'll be the last couple in a circuit's time. They come up pretty close together. There'll be about 8 lengths first to last, with Cool Star Civilla on the right, leading. Reduced lead, there's only a couple of lengths ahead here to Finians Oscar. Yellow Sleeves in second place. Length and a half behind him, the white capped Barry Geraghty on Move with the Times. William Henry on the left and tending to shift out towards us in the stands as he jumps the fences down the home straight. And they race away to the far side of the track then, and William Henry beginning to lose touch with the others who are heading now on towards number 8. Cool Star Civilla remains clear, and William Henry is going to be pulled up by the looks of things. Yep, he's been pulled up before jumping the 8. So 3 remain as they race away then on towards the far side. It's a 7-8 length lead for Cool Star Civilla. Leads to, in second position, Finians Oscar, a couple of lengths behind him. Move with the Times, plain fence coming up here before the water. The trio that remain are all up and over safely, and they head then to the water jump, only take it once. And a clear advantage still, Cool Star Civilla. Lizzie Kelly comes towards the water jump, got over it safely. 4 or 5 lengths ahead. Second place, red cap, Brian Cooper. Finians Oscar, white cap, Barry Geraghty on Move with the Times. 2 open ditches coming up. They're 2 of the next 3 fences. Here's the first of them, Cool Star Civilla. Up and over safely. Still got 4 or 5 lengths over Finians Oscar in second place, and Move with the Times about a length and a half, maybe 2 lengths behind him. But now there's only about 4 or 5 lengths between the trio as they take this next plain one up towards the top of the hill. They all got over that one okay, and now they only have 4 more fences to jump from here. They're heading towards the second and final one of the open ditches. Cool Star Civilla, 3-4 lengths ahead. Second place for Finians Oscar. Third place, Move with the Times. 4 from the finish then, right up towards the top of the hill. Massive leap there from Finians Oscar. Had to really reach to get over it, but he was over it safely enough in second place and continues to chase Cool Star Civilla, who's still the leader and turns left-handed now as they race downhill. They've got 3 fences, they're all plain ones from here on in. And Cool Star Civilla still leads. Finians Oscar is in second place, still getting closer. He's only about a length and a half, 2 lengths behind. And then comes Move with the Time. So they head downhill then, on towards the third from the finish. Lizzie Kelly, Cool Star Civilla still leading. Brian Cooper, red cap, Finians Oscar much closer in second position. And they're followed by Move with the Times. As they get over that, they're all over it safely. Cool Star Civilla heads down then towards the home turn and has been almost passed now by Finians Oscar, and he has gone on. So Finians Oscar, the favourite with the red cap, leads. Cool Star Civilla in second place but weakening as now Move with the Times begins his challenge as well as they come towards the home turn. Finians Oscar has just over a length advantage on the left as he comes down towards the second last. Move with the Times almost level with him though. Cool Star Civilla is just in behind those, and now Move with the Times has come through massively, but the last took it up by a length of Finians Oscar in second place. Cool Star Civilla behind those. Finians Oscar's fighting back with a red cap. He joins and gets past Move with the Times again, and it's Finians Oscar and Brian Cooper go on to win, eventually by about 2 lengths. Move with the Times in second place. Cool Star Civilla